What is well-being? Well, it's a question I'm asked again and again on my training courses. And not to sound like a lawyer, but it depends. Well-being is a perspective, and we all have a different perspective. It's your perspective of what feeling right feels like and what perhaps makes us happy. And it's going to be different for different people. And we don't all need the same things to feel right or to feel happy. And this is what this video is about, to explore these areas. Now, well-being can generally be thought of as three different perspectives. The first perspective is the essentials, what we need, things that are essential to you, your home, family, relationships, education, health, food, protection. So that's the first one, the essentials. The second one is the economics, what we would like, desire, prefer. Naturally, a lot of that comes down to money. Enables people to have the things that we want and desire, as I say. Income, luxuries, holidays, lifestyles, certain ways of, things being correct and right. These are going to be different for different people. So that's the second one. Now, the third one is the psychological. Now, this is your state of being, how you feel, your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions. So there's the three areas: the essentials, the economics, and the psychological. Now, just because we've got these three core perspectives, it doesn't mean to say that without one of them or having one in isolation is correct or isn't correct. As you're going to see on this video, we're all different in different ways. And yeah, we do need to appreciate that. And I do appreciate that some people perhaps need one-to-one professional help in these areas. But for a lot of us, these are things that we can manage, and we can take a lot more control for ourselves to help future-proof ourselves in our working world and in our careers and obviously in our home lives. Now, your individual, my individual, and everyone's individual requirements for well-being are going to be different, and they're going to change through our lifestyles, depending on age, career, responsibilities. All sorts of things can impact our well-being. But what do we have in common with all of these areas? There are some commonalities that I'd just like to talk about. It could be physical, your body. It could be emotional, your thoughts. Your social or sense of belonging, inclusion and feeling valued with different people. It could be spiritual, having a meaning or having a key purpose in life, maybe to serve others or to do other areas of work. Intellectual, knowledge, skills and academia may be incredibly important. Security, able to meet those basic needs, and commitments and responsibilities, and perhaps responsibility to others that I'll talk about a bit later. It's understanding these, and perhaps if one of them is lacking or a couple of them are lacking, it could actually have an impact on our well-being. But we need to be more self-aware. So it's great to see that you're still with me, and because of that, I've got a nice little gift. It's a free download in the description below. Now, for me, well-being is about having my energy levels high and feeling that I'm doing something worthwhile. I absolutely hate wasting time and having a lack of energy to perform to the best of my abilities. And to help me manage these, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about these and reflecting on them. And this is sort of some of the areas that I manage. I love going to events. I love going to sporting events with crowds and atmosphere. I love going to a theatre. I love going to watch music or listen to music whilst I'm watching it. I love going somewhere new, mini adventures as I like to call them. I like helping others, my mum, my family, immediate family and extended family. And yeah, friends who've perhaps been dealt a difficult hand or going through a tough time. I always, will provide the time to help others. Doing something physical, really important to me, especially if I had a long week out away training. I love going out cycling on that Saturday morning just to go and lose myself. But coming home covered in mud and feeling absolutely whacked, it gives me a great sense of well-being. Or perhaps dog walking, or perhaps I should say chasing after my dog, or playing golf. I love that feeling of just being out there playing golf with a couple of friends that you get on well with and having a good joke, and yeah, perhaps chasing my ball around the golf course. Learning something new and new experiences. These are all important things that I need to create time for. As I said, I don't like standing still, and I don't like wasting time. It really frustrates me. So I'm very good at goal setting and setting those things that I want to go and do. So as I say, we're all different, and there may be some areas here that I can talk to you about that get you thinking. But simple steps to perhaps improve your well-being and what you need. It may be connecting with others, going outside your comfort zone, or perhaps staying inside your comfort zone, being active, being free to do what you want when you want to do it, being self-reliant, perhaps around others and being part of a team or a community, doing things that give you joy. And sometimes it's worth sitting down and go, that's a good point. What does give me joy? What does give me happiness? Good things to think about. Learn and embrace new opportunities and being present there for others and doing things for other people. So what's important to you? Now this is where you do need to create some thinking time, some me time. So who makes you think differently? But more importantly, where makes you think differently? Is it on perhaps a train trip where you can just look out the window and just gaze? It perhaps listening to music, or perhaps doing art, or it could be out in nature. We're all different in these areas, but it's very important that we spend time thinking about what makes it tick for us. Yeah, perhaps write these things down. Perhaps sit down to start off with. What are the 3 things that are most important to you? And start planning to make sure you're doing these things. As I say, we're all different. Sitting and watching a box set on television for a whole day, maybe one person's idea of heaven, and gives them great sense of freedom to do what they want when they want and stuff everybody else. For other people, it may be out being in nature, running, walking, enjoying, taking pictures, painting, or doing whatever. Yeah, we're all different, but you've got to work out what it does to make you tick. What feels right to you might be someone else's definition of a nightmare. Could be travelling, new experiences, new locations. For others, no thank you. I just like to sit here on my own and do my own thing, thank you very much, with a really good book. Hey, we're all different. So whatever you decide needs to be on your well-being list, learn to manage it, take control of it. And I've got plenty of videos on my YouTube site to talk about, self-management and being organised and prioritising. So do seek those out. You could say it's all about managing your happiness, which I quite like that definition. Give things the priority in your life. Look after yourself. And especially if you've got responsibilities for others. Because quite often people have a lot of responsibility for others, forget to look after themselves. They're always trying to please or sort everybody else out. But when you think about it, if you don't look after yourself, are you going to be in a good position to look after other people? So I hope this video will inspire you to create some real good thinking time. What it is that creates your well-being, your happiness. And start producing a list of those things that are important and start to self-manage yourself for your own well-being. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like, and if there's any questions, please as always, do get in contact.